we weren't expecting how cool it looked. There's almost like a baby-like quality too to her, like that's just so creepy and just like, oh god, yeah.
And yes, I wore my Hellraiser shirt to the Hellraiser interview. I had to do it. I mean,
yes,
right?
I didn't even see Frank is in the freaking. Oh
yeah,
my
isn't
god,
that crazy right there in it? Oh,
dude, this is so good, man.
I love this.
So
I love this. Just like two guys who love Hellraiser, just hanging out, right? Because like,
wow,
we can't really say anything. There's very little we can actually say.
Right.
Like sitting here trying to like do like a whole like it's like
let's talk about the shirt.
Yeah, let's just talk about the shirt. All the cool Hellraiser shirts, dude. I had a chance a couple of months ago to talk to Brandon about something else, and I chatted with him a little bit. I asked him a little bit about Hellraiser, and to his credit, he was like, I can't say much, but but the thing that stuck out was he said that seeing Jamie like for the first time in the Pinhead and the Hell Priest was just like really badass. So I wanted to ask you if you kind of recall like your first time like seeing that maybe on set or something.
Right. Yeah. I guess my first time seeing the Hell Priest was probably, it was in this scene on a bridge and we're sort of running down and then we see her there. And it was like, a lot of times David would wait until the last minute to bring them onto set just because, I don't know if it was because of the atmosphere, if he wanted to create it, or like and also sometimes they were just cold because those suits were skin tight and it was like a second skin, but they'd have to stay kind of like hidden in the back and, and constantly get reapplied all the lube and, all the different like fake blood. And so we saw her and like the way the light was, they had that sort of, the wavy lights coming in, the wavy blue lights. And I was just, me and Drew and I were like, oh my gosh, dude. And just the stillness of her and just getting to see her up close was just so like mind blowing. I don't know. The way it glistened on her face and she was unrecognizable. I think we weren't expecting how cool it looked. There's almost like a baby-like quality too to her. Like that's just so creepy and just like, oh god. Yeah.
It does almost have like a creepy baby doll kind of, which is like terrifying.
Like soft angles and just like no pores and just it's freaky. Very freaky and like delicate in like a very haunting way.
Oh man, I love it. I loved it so much. Like I can't wait to watch it again. Like
yes,
I'm just very pumped. I'm very pumped. All the Cenobites in this look really cool. Like I guess I wasn't sure what to anticipate regarding that. They're all on point,
dude. Right? There's some new ones and just the specificity. And I mean, the ingenuity of just like, there's one called The Mother that you'll see, and I won't give too much away, but like just the handwork that she has going on is like, I'm so excited to see what people think of her. And I already see people doing like drawings and especially of the Hell Priest. And I'm so excited to see like them make these new renderings, especially of just these newer Cenobites. I'm just like, oh, y'all ain't ready. Y'all ain't ready.
It's such an incredible franchise. Like I love so many of the Hellraiser movies. I love the original, obviously. It's like just phenomenal. Hellbound is a fantastic Hellraiser. And the way that those three films flow together, what I thought was interesting was David had said, I guess in a previous comment, a recent comment, you don't have to worry about all the lore. You don't have to worry about that. But this movie very much feels like watching all three of those movies in one sitting. That's how I felt.
I love that, dude. And they say the basis for those three is the Hellbound Heart, the novella, right? So that it's really cool that like that's what that feels for you, because Bruckner was really trying to go with the original source material of the Hellbound Heart. So I think that's so cool that like relayed and that you felt that too, because he really took his time and I mean just years just basically developing this, and I'm so glad that like translated for you.
Oh man, it did. It's clearly a love letter and a pain letter and
yeah, that's a good one. I like that.
All that stuff. I mean, it hits. Adam, you're the coolest man. Thank you so much for taking time to chat today.
I'm so glad, so stoked about it.
On Hulu, it's October the 4th. Did I get that right?
Well, 4th, there'll be a screening here, but the 7th on Hulu.
7th, excuse me. Thank you for correcting me. October the 7th, it's on Hulu. See, I'm so eager and giddy.
There we go. I mean, get yourself to Beyond Fest. Baby. You gotta go to LA, get to that Beyond Fest.
Thank you, buddy. I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Yeah, great to meet you,
Have
Steven.
a great day, man. You too, buddy.